Hello Scorpio, welcome to your March 2022 reading. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Please make sure you check all your placements to get a clear picture of what's going on for you this month. Now this reading is general as always. It may or may not resonate for all of you. Please take the bits that resonate and leave the rest behind. I usually take flippers and jumpers, but this deck is absolutely impossible, so I will have to do this. There we go. We have the dead end. Now I'm doing almost a themed reading this time around. I'm only using decks by Kim Krantz, and earlier it was just for aesthetic purposes, but I've realized that these cards speak to each other so beautifully. It's blown my mind, and I'm pretty certain it's going to happen for you as well. It's like the cards just keep repeating from different decks. It's quite interesting. Alright, two spirit animal oracles, beautiful, Peacock and Dragonfly. Nice. You've got two of the best ones. Alright, let's dig in and then we will move on to your tarot. Alright, to start with, your archetype is the dead end. Now, as scary as this card looks, it's actually quite beautiful. It talks about a door closing and another one opening. It's almost like the world card, ending a chapter, ending a cycle and starting a new one. And contrary to what the name, the dead end, implies, it's very much alive. If that makes sense. And it is a force that does stop us from moving forward as planned. But again, this is like the Wheel of Fortune and the world card all in one. It is something that you may not have planned, but something that the universe has planned for you. And it may be difficult, and you may be struggling at this time. There may be a resistance to the true nature of whatever this situation is, and you may be holding on to what was, and it's time to let go and start something anew. And I feel like right now, adjusting and adapting and being honest and courageous will help you understand that this dead end, it becomes life's beginning, if that makes sense, however difficult. All right, then we have Dragonfly. The Dragonfly is a master of light and illusion and the mind. And the Dragonfly, it's a very ancient creature. Not many people know this. And I feel that the Dragonfly is a symbol of the mind, and it's always moving, shimmering, changing, shifting. It's an ethereal creature with those wings, gossamer-like wings. And I feel like when this card appears, it's worth considering the quality of your perception, the quality of your mind and your thoughts. And ask yourself, are you restless? Are you still? Are you in a dreamlike state? Or is your perception crystal clear? Is the situation at hand, it may be different than what it appears at first glance. And this card, I feel like, reminds us to calm the mind so that we can understand the situation through wisdom that we all carry within us. Something may be unclear to you, and I feel like you need to be a little still in order to truly understand the meaning of it. We have the Peacock. This talks about inner beauty, compassion, and we know the beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. And sometimes people may think it's because of the plumage, but I feel like the secret of the peacock is the beauty that resides within it. And all the life experiences that the peacock has digested has made it beautiful. And the same goes for you. All the lessons that you have learned have made you beautiful and wiser. It's made your soul and your spirit stronger. And I feel like the peacock is not known to harbor any resentment or conflict or past pain within its psyche. And it is a very rare archetype that not many of us have reached. This advanced level of acceptance of the self and the other, of another. It's not something that a lot of us have mastered, but we should always strive to, being in a very unbiased, non-judgmental, diplomatic almost state of realizing that everybody comes with their own baggage, with their own quirks, and just accepting them for who they are as they accept us. All right, let's see. Let's see what the tarot says. Oh, nice. We have the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, right under the dead end. Do you see that? And the Seven of Wands. We have the Five of Wands, the Page of Swords, and Strength. Love this. All right. Bottom of the deck, Ten of Cups. How beautiful is that? You have two tens. Tens in the tarot. Sorry, let me fix my camera. Tens in the tarot talk about endings with new beginnings attached to them. And what did we say about the dead end? This is that energy of one door closing and another one opening, a chapter closing and another one starting. So I do feel that for a lot of you, there is a significant change and transformation coming about at this time. With the King of Pentacles, I'm just giving you an overview before we clarify. With the King of Pentacles here, you are prioritizing your stability. You are prioritizing your material wealth and security and safety of you and your family. With the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like you're managing very, very well. And if it feels like things aren't going your way, I'm pretty sure they will. Because the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles showing up together, that's no joke. That's pretty powerful. We have the Seven of Wands. This is almost that, I can see it two ways. It could be a resistance to change, the resistance that we were talking about. You see that hand right there, and also the resistance here that the Seven of Wands comes with. Or it could be perseverance. We will see once we clarify. We have the Page of Swords. I can see the Page of Swords a couple of ways, especially if it's under the King of Pentacles like this. Some of you may be comparing yourselves to other people, whether it's on social media or just in general. And I feel like that is something that we need to eliminate from our psyche, because what people project is not the entire truth. We know that, right? No matter how good it looks. We do have the Five, and also somebody could be doing this to you as well. Somebody may be looking at you and kind of just, I'm not getting a very jealous vibe from this, but someone's like keeping an eye on you in a kind of graceful way almost, if that makes sense. Someone who has your back, because the King of Pentacles is a beautiful energy. It's not, a mean, manipulative energy in any way. We have the Five of Wands. There is some kind of conflict and argument, even competition here. Now, this could be in the workplace, or this could be something that's within your mind or your relationship. We will see. Strength, beautiful card right under the Seven of Wands. This is fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I mean, it is a Leo card, but we do have the Seven of Wands as well. I feel that, again, it's quite interesting how I said I'm getting two things from the Seven of Wands. I'm getting resistance, and I'm also getting resilience. I'm getting the same from Strength. It's that almost feeling of holding back and not being able to make decisions and not wanting to accept that change. But it is also Strength. It is that faith that things are going to work out. Let's clarify. And the Ten of Cups, I mean, that speaks for itself. It is absolute emotional fulfillment. Let's see. Oh, nice. Remember, I told you you're managing very well. And if you're not, this is coming in for you. Yeah, exactly. Walking away from things that hinder your success and your growth. The Four of Wands, beautiful. For those of you that are here for love, I feel that you may be walking away from someone, or maybe even a concept. You're walking away from a concept of commitment. I don't know why I'm getting this. It's kind of weird. The King of Pentacles is somebody who is very stable and grounded, right? And the Six of Wands talks about success and victory. But it's like you're walking away from that. You might be with the Four of Wands. I feel like that is a goal for you when it comes to love, but you're not obsessing over it. That's not like the be all and end all of your life. You're almost letting go that, all right, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. And I think that is what is bringing in all of this success and happiness towards you. That release almost. I like that. We have the Seven of Pentacles, making wise investments and waiting on the returns. We have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups can be a card of reconciling with your loved ones, with even a partner. It could be spending time with your soul tribe. We have the King of Cups. This is somebody who is very emotionally mature. The King of Cups has a very high EQ. It is someone who feels a lot but doesn't express all that much. It's a very calm and patient person. So now this could be you, this could be someone you are dealing with, but I feel like whatever energy this is, it's very comforting almost. There isn't chaos here, there isn't any competition here. It's just very peaceful. I do feel that for some of you, the person you are dealing with, or this could even be a boss, it could be a father, and it could very well just be you. I feel with the Seven of Pentacles and the King of Cups, it's like when that swan is floating on the surface of the water, it just feels like it's gliding, right? But you don't know how fast the feet are moving. This is that kind of energy. It's someone who does a lot of work, feels a lot, cares a lot, does a lot, but they don't let it show. That's what I'm getting. So for some of you, if you're in a relationship and you feel like your partner isn't expressive enough, I feel like they're doing a lot more than you realize. They're just not like talking about it. You know what I mean? Let's see. We have Judgment, Seven of Wands. And we have the Page of Cups. For some of you, there may be an apology that is due to you. Wow, the Ten of Cups again. You remember I said these cards speak to each other? I wasn't kidding. I feel that for some of you, if this is related to love, there may be an apology that may be coming in. I think someone is realizing that you guys do make each other brilliantly happy, and you may have pushed this person away. But with the Judgment card, it's almost like that awakening coming about in that person that, wait, I cannot lose Scorpio. You know what I mean? This is for a few of you. For the others, I feel that in the workplace, even though I'm not getting work here, but let me try and translate it for you. There could be something from the past coming back in when it comes to a project, or it could be somebody that you worked with. And it may come about as a very diluted energy with the Page of Cups, but I feel like it has tremendous potential to grow. Okay. Page of Swords, Empress. Okay. The High Priestess. Justice. Wow. 3 major arcana right on top of each other. That's insane. You remember I said you may be watching people and you may be getting upset about what they have and you don't. You don't need to do that anymore, because with the Empress card, I feel like you're beaming, you're glowing. There's so much abundance coming in for you. Whatever the Empress touches turns to gold. This is your energy coming in, Scorpio. And with the High Priestess, I am getting this urge to tell you to keep your success under your hat. And especially your plans of action, whatever it is that you're planning to do. Now, this could be in the workplace or in your love life. Excuse the bell, there's a temple right next door. So I feel like with the High Priestess, you need to keep this quiet, almost. You know, and I'm getting the urge to tell you to protect yourselves with black tourmaline. I feel like it is important. With so many tens, this is a very similar reading to Aries. I feel like you need to protect your energy at this time, because there may be people watching. Could be good or bad, I'm not certain. But with the Justice card, I feel like there's a lot of fairness, there's a lot of balance that is coming into your life, and whatever that may have seemed unfair or unjust in the past, I feel like all of that is changing in your favor. Ooh, Strength again. You see what I mean? These cards speak to each other. My goodness, this is amazing. We have the Hierophant. Ooh. some of you may have gone through a separation with a loved one, the Emperor and the Empress showing up together. And I feel like it took everything that you had out of you. This conflict could have just made everything very difficult. But I feel like you're leveling up with the Emperor. You're not sitting and marinating in that energy. You see how three major arcana. That's crazy. This is an incredibly powerful reading. I feel that Scorpio, with the Strength card and the Hierophant, some of you may be taking things up to a higher level of commitment. And I feel like once that change comes about, that new chapter that's coming about for you, it is causing a bit of resistance. Because let's say one is engaged and you're willing to get married, all right? That chapter, that leap causes about a shift in your family, a shift in another person's family, and of course, a shift in the energy as a whole. So I feel that it's taking a lot of strength, and you're having to set some boundaries and rules in order to let this happen in a more graceful and peaceful way. There is an undercurrent of conflict and arguments, of course, but I feel like you're handling it beautifully. When it comes to the workplace, whatever competition or arguments you are facing, I feel you are truly standing in your power. You may be managing a very large team, you might be the owner of your business, and I feel that you are almost like you're like a wall. You know what I'm saying? You're like a wall. You're not letting anything kind of break you down. There's incredible strength here. I like this. We have again the Page of Wands and the King of Swords and the Five of Swords. This is that energy of cutting things out that don't benefit you. It is an energy of, we have Three of Pentacles bottom of the deck. It's that energy of, if anything has been sneaky in the past, it's like you've gained the wisdom and the knowledge to cut it out. You're setting your own rules again. The King of Swords is a very similar energy to the Emperor. I mean, it is part of the Emperor energy, of course, but it is that discernment that I don't really care what kind of BS that's coming out of your mouth. As long as your energy doesn't sit well with me, you're out. This could be in your relationships. It could be within your workplace. I feel like you're just being very commanding at this time, and that's quite wonderful to see. With the Three of Pentacles, we have two threes here. There could be collaborations coming in. There could be beautiful friendships coming in. Oh, I feel there is a bit of sneakiness around you. I've been getting this throughout your reading. There is somebody who doesn't mean entirely well for you. Not in a disastrous way, but somebody who pretends to have your best interest at heart but may not. Just thought I should tell you guys this. It might resonate for someone. Just try not posting too much on social media. Just keep your success under your hat is what I'm getting. Okay. And for some of you, I'm also getting that somebody may be coming about with an energy that doesn't suit you all that well. But with the Peacock archetype, it's like you need to almost give that person another chance. You know, use your discretion is what I'm saying here, Scorpio. You guys need to, you're very intuitive as a sign. You need to use your inner judgment when it comes to judging people. And I feel like a lot of you will be meeting a lot of people in March, and you'll have to make a decision about who to keep in your life and who to let go of. Okay. All right, a little vague, but then we had a lot of information here. So I hope this helped you guys. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.